Welcome to Leading Age Minnesota Foundation's Onboarding Toolkit Principle 5. My name is Jenna Kellerman and I'm the Director of Workforce Solutions at Leading Age Minnesota. In this section, we cover teamwork and building relationships in the workplace. In the electronic file for this principle, you will find the Program Facilitator Guide and Readiness Assessment, 4 different PowerPoint presentations with speaker's notes to use throughout the onboarding process, activities to build teams and to understand differences in learning styles, and additional tools for productive management meetings, leadership, and more. I'll dive a little deeper into each component. I'll start with the Facilitator Guide. First, I'd like to remind you that the term facilitator is used in this toolkit to represent the person or team in your organization who's typically responsible for onboarding or orientation on a daily basis. The Facilitator Guide has 7 main components. First, the guide gives the facilitator background information on the importance of the principle with research to back it up. Second, it demonstrates the correlation to the Performance Excellence Program, which, remember, only applies to those organizations involved in performance excellence. If your organization is not involved, you can skip this part of the Facilitator Guide. Third, it provides directions for the readiness assessment. Fourth, it lists discussion questions to assess your current onboarding program. Fifth, it provides a description of each tool related to this principle. Sixth, it provides additional resource links, such as the 2017 ACHE Healthcare Executive Competencies Assessment Tool, Intercultural Competence, and a link to the Department of Labor and Industry training activities focused on teamwork, enthusiasm, and attitude. These are training activities I've used with staff in the past, and I've really liked them. And finally, an action plan template. This will help you structure a plan for implementing the tools in this principle. Next, you'll find the readiness assessment. You'll notice that each readiness assessment has the same format. It's a great way to get your baseline and then identify areas to work on. The purpose of the readiness assessment is to reflect on where your organization is currently with teamwork and building relationships. Then use the discussion questions and action plan template in the Facilitator Guide to develop a plan based on your findings. Next, you'll find a series of presentation slide decks. Within this principle, there are 4 different customizable PowerPoints with speaker's notes. They cover understanding learning styles, and there's an activity that goes along with this presentation. The activity allows team members to explore and understand their own learning style, as well as the styles of other team members. Another presentation is called Assumptions in the Workplace. This training talks about the impact that workplace assumptions can have on an organization's ability to work effectively together as a team and deliver quality care. Another presentation is called Differences That Make a Difference. This training offers the unique alternative to harassment and discrimination trainings. And finally, a presentation titled The Value of Kindness and Patience. This training offers a visual of the impact that kindness and patience can have on an individual. Next, you'll see a couple of activities. One is called the Team Contract, and this is a team building activity to increase teamwork and collaboration when solving a problem. And then you'll see an activity called Navigating the Workplace. The purpose of this tool is to demonstrate different systems and processes within your organization. For example, understanding the organizational chart, communication channels in place, or the complaint resolution process. Next, you'll see a leadership competency tool, and this tool introduces leadership competencies and their use in an organization's broader talent management strategy. And you'll also see a management meeting guide. This tool provides some structure to meetings and helps facilitate the sharing of information between team members. This is a good tool to consider using with a daily stand-up meeting or a weekly team huddle. And next, you'll see a performance potential assessment matrix. This tool can be used in organizational succession planning efforts or can help identify when coaching is needed. It's a pretty advanced tool, so be sure to read the entire document before you get started with it. And finally, you'll see a document of interview questions. This tool provides a framework for evaluating candidates in alignment with your organization's mission, vision, and core values. And that's it for this principle. A quick reminder, you'll notice that the activities list suggested times for completing each activity. It might be suggested to take 20 or 60 minutes with a certain activity, but remember, these tools need to work for you. Feel free to modify the activity or timing to fit with your onboarding process. You can expand or limit these activities as needed. Remember, you're always welcome to reach out if you have questions. Thanks for listening, and best of luck to you as you roll out this new onboarding principle.